Hello YouTube! Okay, part 2. Getting right into these battles. Out comes the Pope is dander again. And his Alakazam Spoonie. We had the discussion that his Pope should have been renamed to something like America or Freedom. There goes the Tailwind again. Energy Ball, just Swampert can't take it. Grass types are his bane. That Time Spore weakness just, it devastates. But I avenge him in a way, 1 for 1 so far. Go for the Flare Blitz. Also new Arcanine. 2 for 1. That would very impress good old Swampert. Brings out the Garchomp and his fighting time Geob. Out comes my Dragonite. Goes for the Fake Out, which is it's irritating because it nullifies my Marvel Scale. Goes for the T-Wave. He is focusing solely on the scale. Gets the Parahax as well. Gets the D-Claw, and because Marvel Scale got wiped out from the Fake Out, not good. So I paralyze him, and I go for the Crunch, Dark versus Psychic, super effective one-shot. Goes for the E-Speed because it's the new turn. Takes out Spoonie, not a chance. Not having that. Goes for the Earthquake, forgets about his Geob, takes out Arcanine, pretty much killed his Geob. So I went for the Signal Beam, hoping to get the confusion, mind you. And he just clears my field. He's taking me out slowly. I think that's his last 2 Pokemon and I'm down to my last 3. No, there's his 3rd. So out comes Snorlax. And out comes Gardevoir. Ah, it was the other way around, my bad YouTube. So obviously he Megas as usual. And I Mega as well. Because, you know, Mega Gardevoir has that OP S defense. Shadow Ball, I'm just gonna tank that. Down to 1. Goes for the Crunch, I'm just not gonna tank that. He didn't last very long. Goes for the Drain Punch. Look at that, leaves me on 8. Fully healed. Hoping to get, and then he just loses it. Goes for the Sunny Day, which I don't know why. It's quite weird. Goes for the Dragon Claw. Of course it's gonna hit. That's 2-1 to Tom. So for once he's actually up. He has been getting into EV training a lot more. So, here he comes again. Bringing out Atlas this time, his Volcarona. And I go for my red team. Good old Solaire making another appearance. You know what, guys? Praise that sun. Heat Wave. Nice kill on Dander. That's also a running theme of Dander first turn dying. Going for the Sleep Powder instead of the Growth for the setup, because I know for a fact he's got the fake out, and to leave him able to fake out everything, it's ridiculous. He goes for the setup of the quiver dance. He doesn't usually set up, but this time he did. I went for the blizzard, did not expect it to hit. Oh my, did it hit. Turns out his Atlas wasn't actually, turns out his Geob wasn't actually Geob. I was disappointed. Out comes his real Geob now. So he's gonna Mega, as you'd kind of expect. Now watch this. It didn't do much damage the first turn, but ow, damn, that hurt. So going for the solar beam because I'm running the black sludge on this guy instead of life orb. I found when I ran life orb it was just a hindrance rather than a helper. Goes for the flamethrower. I'm not living that. No chance. I flinch. Taking out that slide because damn, they are just ridiculously strong, are they not? Out comes Roy. Roy the Garchomp. I bring out Blasty Bob. Completely forget about the ability to surf all the time because it would just constantly heal Lapras. No, I don't think of that. Never seen Sandstorm used that way. Ever. Quite unique. Goes for the Drain Punch because obviously, you know, that's gonna hurt. Gotta take out that Roy. I did it pretty successfully. Again, wanted to make sure I took out that Roy. But I take out two of them anyway. So, yay me. Look at that, 8 health. Out comes my Pikachu. Goes for the Rock Slide. Very clever move. But obviously I'm 2 to 1. I went for the substitute beforehand. It's just, oh dear, his Geob is really strong. I think I might have to get one for my team eventually. So he loses his wind and I bring out Snorlax because he's my last one. But obviously 3 against 1, the odds are against you, aren't they? Hello, sorry about that jump cut mistake. I just pressed A straight away when I just shut up. Dub. So I think I can squeeze in another one. Out comes Reggie, his Gallade. And I bring out my Glass Cannon team. But here's a little slide trick. It's not actually Drifblim. So I use the foul play. Because obviously Reggies are, well, Gallades are usually attack orientated. Went for the Toxic Spikes for setup because Toxic Spike setup is always useful. Setting up and getting moves that boost your own stats is just always good. Always, guys, don't let anyone tell you different. Close combat on Klefki. Does nothing. Klefki he just feels like someone's just jangled him a bit. Sucker Punch, predicting an attack. Nice takeout. Can't complain, can I? Goes for the Ice Beam. Obviously it's going to take out Rose Raid. I did try and take the cheeky double spikes because it would have toxicked every one of them. Goes for the Thunder Punch. Found out I was lying. Out comes my Thor. Takes the poison. I go for the spikes just to try and get that extra bit of damage per turn. Because I've already got the screens set up. At this point I should have already brought in my drift blim, but I didn't. Obviously trying to para-hacks me. Went for the Thunder Punch because it's part water. He goes for the Brick Break. I completely forget about the screens. And at this point I'm like, oh god, I've got to set up again. Obviously I completely forget about Brick Break. So I'm going to be doing the cheap Blaziken tactic. Don't ever use this. I used it for the lols. Lols were had. But if you use this in a competitive battle, like against in ranked, frown upon yourself. It's just wrong. We did this as friends. Yeah, I did this as just fun battle. We both understand that Blaziken is banned by Smodron rules. We don't follow all the Smodron rules. We play Pokemon to how we like. But now that the Blaziken disclaimer's out of the way, I'm just slowly taking down his team. He goes for the Brick Break again because it's just really strong against our barriers. Out comes his backer. I predict the spiky shield because if he doesn't, he takes it. He knows he's got to protect. But with that prediction in mind, I take out his Thor. And by take out, I literally mean boom, down he goes. Bye bye Jazz. This recording quality is actually a tiny bit better. I don't know why, I've not done anything different. It must be the settings. So, this is the quality you're gonna get for the moment from a webcam. I do apologise that it's still a webcam. This is where I fuck myself over. If I hadn't used Substitute, I would have lived an extra turn. So obviously Blaziken's constantly getting his speed boost. I take the burn damage because I'm a glass cannon. So right here I know he's going to be Mega-ing with his Lucario, because what else is he going to do? He's going for the Vacuum Wave, which quite a cool priority move. I go for the Flare Blitz because I'm just like, fuck your shit. Takes him out, obviously. Mega Blaziken, just knocking himself down, gets taken out by a Nuzzle. Now you see, this is what annoys me. I go for the Shadow Ball, plus stab, plus special ability, easily takes him out. If I hadn't have used the Substitute, I would have lived an extra turn, but I'm on 10 HP. He goes for the Spiky Shield because he knows he doesn't have to do anything. He knows. So at this point, Tom is up 3-2. God damn. See, Mega Blaziken, good in singles, not so good in triples. you'll have to stay tuned for the final 2 videos in the next part. Thanks for watching, guys. You're lovely.